Hello and welcome to the Fast Five Show, presented by the Indiana University Media School. I'm Quinn Richards.
And I'm Ryan Brisbane. And we are here to bring you the fastest 5-minute rundown of this week in Indiana athletics.
Once again, get out your timers, start your clocks, and let's get this show on the road.
The Indiana women's swim and dive team won the Big Ten championship last weekend in thrilling fashion. It was the closest championship in women's swim and dive history, with the Hoosiers beating Ohio State by half a point. Indiana ended the meet with 1,359 points, and Ohio State with 1,358.5 points. Head coach Ray Lewis commented after the meet that it was a near-perfect performance by everyone on the team. Indiana will head to Louisville, Kentucky for the NCAA Zone Championships in March, where they will look to secure a spot at the 2024 NCAA Swimming and Diving Championships.
The Indiana women's basketball team is coming off a dominant 84-64 win over Northwestern this past Tuesday. The Hoosiers had little trouble taking out the Wildcats at Welsh Ryan Arena in Evanston, Illinois. Graduate student forward Mackenzie Holmes had her way with the Wildcats defense, dropping 28 points in the blowout win. Guards Sarah Scalia and Sydney Parrish were also effective on the offensive end, as both added 11 points. Looking ahead, the Hoosiers will welcome Maryland to Simon Skjodt Assembly Hall Sunday afternoon for senior night. Indiana will look to add one more win to their resume in their final game before the Big Ten tournament. A win on Sunday would guarantee Indiana the number 2 seed in the conference tournament and give the Hoosiers a flawless 15-0 record in Assembly Hall this season. Moving from the court to the diamond, we'll send it to our very own Aiden Kopech in studio with more on Indiana baseball.
Thanks, Quinn. To start things off, star sophomore Devon Taylor was named the Big Ten Player of the Week. Taylor has started off this season hitting .667 with 3 home runs, 5 walks, and 10 total runs scored. At Baylor this past weekend, he had 3 3-hit games and added another multi-home run game to his resume. Taylor is 5th in the NCAA in hits and leads the Big Ten in batting average. After sweeping Baylor in Texas, number 20 Indiana looked to keep that momentum going on Tuesday against Purdue-Fort Wayne. However, Indiana was stunned and their 6-game win streak came to an end. The Hoosiers have a good opportunity to get back on track this weekend as they head back to Texas for the Frisco Classic. The Hoosiers will face off against number 16 Alabama in a marquee early season showdown on Friday to kick off a 3-game weekend series. On Saturday, the Hoosiers will turn right around for a duel with number 25 Dallas Baptist. The Patriots have sprinted out to an undefeated 8-0 start so far this season, and the Hoosiers are looking to give them their first loss. And finally, on Sunday, Indiana will face a foe they've faced twice before this season as they will take on Arizona to end the 3-game series in Frisco. That's the upcoming weekend for Indiana baseball. Back to you guys at the desk.
Taking a look at men's basketball, Indiana escaped with a 74-70 win over the Wisconsin Badgers in what was one of the oddest games in program history. With the game tied at 54, the fire alarm went off, forcing everyone in attendance to evacuate the building. Fans were ultimately allowed back in, which certainly helped to push the Hoosiers to victory. It was all clear Ware on Tuesday night as he dropped a monster 28 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 blocks. Malik Renew also racked up 14 points. Trey Galloway only had 6 points but had a whopping 12 assists. He joins Isaiah Thomas, one of the only 2 IU basketball players with multiple 12-plus assist games. The Hoosiers will look to keep some of this momentum going as they head out to College Park to take on the Maryland Terrapins this Sunday.
The Indiana softball team opens its home play this weekend at Andy Moore Field for the Hoosier Classic. Coming off a successful weekend in Arizona, the Hoosiers are set to take on Bowling Green on Friday afternoon. They will also face off with Valparaiso in Western Kentucky to finish out the weekend. The Hoosiers will be led by senior infielders Cora Bassett and Brooke Benson. Bassett hit .319 last season in a campaign which landed her a spot on the second-team All-Big Ten, while the sure-handed Benson led the Big Ten in assists from the shortstop position. Team 51 currently sits at 11-4 this season and will look to add to the win column on Friday. Next weekend, they will host the Indiana Invite with some tough competition from Oakland, Dayton, IUPUI, Howard, and Florida Atlantic. And that is all the time we have for today. Thank you for tuning in to IU Fast 5.
Be sure to follow our socials at IU Fast 5 to get all news and updates about Indiana athletics. Until next time, I'm Ryan Brisbane.
And I'm Quinn Richards. We'll see you next Thursday.